And this is just a basic tutorial on the machine. So you're gonna need your hoop, tiny scissors, and some binder clips. These ones are the medium size so that they can click onto the hoop. Inside of the little pouch that you get, you will have your bobbins to put in. They're already threaded. You just have to remove the plastic bit and put it into this right here, this tool. And for this project, I am using different needles than the machine comes with. Organ needles, these ones are 11 ballpoint. So once you turn on your machine, it's going to be flashing on this little symbol. You're going to click on the screen. It'll make that lovely sound. Every time it'll have this, no matter what. Just press OK. But make sure nothing is in this area because it's going to move. It's going to ask me if I want to recall my memory. I'm going to press no. Then I'm going to thread my machine. So you're just going to stick your thread right in here. And then you're supposed to use one of these guys. You go through right here, which is number 1. Then you go back here to number 2. You go down this center part around, because there's a little hook right in here where the needle goes up and down. Then this part, you can either thread it through the needle yourself, or you can use the needle threader, which you go in between this little part right in here. Go through there, into this little hole, 8, and then you just click the lever. And it's threaded itself, and once you do 8, if you pull down, it'll cut the excess thread. So it's already pulled through the needle itself, but the tail hasn't been pulled through. So you just pull through, simple. And then the last thing that I like to do is put the thread in this little hole right here and just pull it to the back. This is the control panel, so you have your Disney designs. And once you click on them, so say you want cars, it'll show you all of the designs under Pixar. Cinderella will take you to princesses, and so on. Next to Mickey, you have the little flower pot. The flower pot has other designs that aren't Disney. Then the hexagon has some other designs as well. And then we have these letters, which is just a single letter. Then we have the different styles of fonts. It comes with 6 of them. 3 of them are in a different language. Then we have the applique basic shapes. If you were doing a flat piece of fabric, you wouldn't need the clips, but I'm doing a onesie. So I'm going to take my binder clip and just clip it to the side. So now we're ready to go to the machine. To place it underneath, it is pretty bulky, so you're going to want to lift up your leg of your machine and just kind of shimmy, shimmy, shimmy all the way in. If you wanted to make sure this was super tight, you're going to grab your tool, wind it up to make sure that it's not going to pop out. Clip your machine in. It's got these 2 little circles, screws, whatever you want to call them, and they just hook right into the holes of the arm. Now we're going to go back to our design. Because our shirt is laying this way, we're going to press rotate 90 degrees. So now it's facing the correct way. But let's go back and say we are using some letters. Then you can press density. My sweet spot is 110. Then I'm going to rotate the design and edit and move it that way as well, and it'll physically move your needle. Press this one with the little pin in it. It basically tells you the entire outline of the design based on where you press it. And then all you need to do to start it is press Embroider, put down the presser foot, and press the green button. If you have something that's bulky like this, you're going to want to hold it. Okay, so once it says finished embroidering, you're going to lift up the foot. It's going to make this go red, which means you're not going to have any issues with it accidentally pinning your fingers or anything. I'm going to go ahead and press OK. You're just going to gently pull up on the hoop. It's going to pop out. I like to go to a corner, press up on the foot, it gives you a little bit more give. So your threads are already automatically cut for you, but if they don't cut for whatever reason, you're just going to press the scissors button and it's going to automatically cut it. This button puts your needle into your material, or you can take your needle out. The only other thing you need to know about your embroidery machine is the tension guide right up here. I have moved mine down to 2. I believe it started on 4. We're going to take our little doodad tool. Then the top part of the hoop will just pop right out. As you can see, this has been my trial onesie. I've got all of the different tensions and all of that right here. I recommend that you do that when you try out any new machine, play with it, and make sure that you have it on the settings that work best for you. So your embroidery machine snips the ending thread. So you need to cut the jump stitches. The jump stitch is the stitches that go from letter to letter, and it's this little line right here. So that's how it turned out. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. I'm by no means an expert on this machine. I've only had it for a couple of weeks, and I just wanted to make this tutorial because I was looking for one and there was not really any good tutorials out there. So I hope this was helpful for y'all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!